welcome. Today I'm going to demo for you a kriya that's really good for circulation and for heart health. This kriya is done for 3 minutes. We start off in the first 2.5 minutes setting a comfortable rhythm, and then in the last half a minute we go to double time. As always with all our kriyas, we finish by breathing in, holding the breath in, hands up high, and channeling that energy, lifting the pelvic floor, drawing the belly in, maybe locking the throat if that makes sense to you, and drawing that energy right up to the tips of the fingers, holding for a count of 3, and then exhaling and circulating that energy. The way that this kriya works is that we have our elbows in at the sides. We make our hands into little fists, and as we inhale, we twist and punch forwards, and as we exhale, we draw that elbow back in. So we inhale and twist, exhale and bring back in. So it'll look like this. So for this, it's a nice comfortable rhythm like a jog, nice and fast, just challenging into the heart and the lungs. As always, it's a strong rhythmic breath through the nose, so we're purifying as we're breathing, giving a little bit of challenge to the lungs. And like with all of our kriya, it's a willpower exercise. We set our goal of 3 minutes. We have that single pointed focus of healing the heart, health to the heart and the lungs, pumping that circulation, which is a really, really important thing for us to do as a daily practice. As you go through this practice, as you get more and more used to it, maybe if you're doing a 40-day kriya where you do the kriya every single day, what you can do is start to increase it. So you might start off like, and then speed up on the last 30 seconds. So there's always a way you can increase that challenge. But starting off at the speed we're doing today for these 3 minutes is a good idea. So let's sit up nice and tall. You can pull the flesh away from the sitting bones. Draw the shoulders down, spine is tall. So we have this lovely erect posture, crown of the head reaching up. We're going to take our elbows into the sides of the body and we sit the shoulders down. We want to try and keep those elbows nice and neat. So when we're doing the exercise, we come forwards and we complete it by coming and tucking back into the sides of the body. Sit up nice and tall, take a deep inhale and exhale. And we'll begin. You can always put your favorite music on and start to move to the rhythm of the music. I often find that doing kriya to music is a really useful thing because it helps you keep that rhythm without having to think of it. And it's also just really nice and motivating. Keep connecting those punches, so punching the knuckles forwards like you're connecting with an end point. And sometimes, because it is a willpower exercise and it does work on the emotional pathways as well, you can visualize something you want to punch through, that you want to punch away. Maybe there's something that's holding you back in some kind of a way, some kind of a resistance that you have in your life, something that's making you smaller or creating a box that you're stuck in. And you can just visualize punching that out of your way. Nearly halfway through the exercise now. Keep completing those nice straight arms, tucking them back into the rib cage. And all the time you want to keep this lovely straight posture. So tailbone is down, crown of the head is up. Rib cage is nice and in, bum bones are pointing down towards the floor. And we've just got this nice straight architecture within which we're moving. Remember, that we only want to work into the muscles that need to be working. So the muscles of the face can be nice and soft, muscles of the hips can be nice and soft, leg muscles nice and soft, even the belly can be nice and soft. Back muscles are working, arm muscles, shoulder muscles working, hips a little bit stabilizing, but everything else wants to stay soft. As we come up on the last half a minute, remember that we're going to go to double time, and what that's going to look like is that it'll be an inhale on one arm and an exhale on the other arm. Remember that at the very end of the exercise, we take an inhale, we bring the arms up overhead, and we hold that breath in for a count of 3. If it feels like you've reached your maximum capacity now, just stay at this for the last 30 seconds. Otherwise, you can join me in double time now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Draw everything up, lift the pelvic floor, draw the belly in, pull the rib cage in, squeeze everything that you're drawing all that energy right up to the fingertips. You're channeling it up there. Hold, hold, hold. Exhale and circulate. Let the breath just settle back into its comfortable rhythm of breathing. Let the heart rate slow. Sometimes, first few times we do kriya, we can get a little bit dizzy as we've changed that breath with an intentional breath practice. So just give yourself a chance to get used to the change. And change is often really uncomfortable as it starts to happen. You have to sit into this discomfort, into the ambiguity, and just allow the change to happen and trust that process. Come back into the center, settle to a nice tall spine, take a deep inhale, exhale through the mouth, and bring our hands together. We bow to each other, namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you'll be back to join me for more kriya soon.